Hey y'all, gravity. Any day above ground, live it. I hope all of y'all are doing well. This nigga Donald. This Donald Trump boy. Hey MAGA. Um, Here's your legacy. This is your legacy. I hope you understand that. Donald Trump is out here trying to recreate OCP. This is your legacy. Again, y'all have proven to us that you are cowards. And we're going to keep saying it. You guys are cowards because you're watching this happen in real time. He's making every one of you look bad, every single one of you. And you're sitting there and you're allowing it because it's giving you attention. Cowards. When they're going to see you, and that's all they're gonna say. Oh, that was cowards trying to make America great again. Didn't work. You guys will be pariahs. I hope you'll take this man with you. Real talk. But let's see who's in the building before we start. Cosmic Fury, hello. Say good morning. I had nothing to do with that escalation earlier. I'm over it. But I appreciate that. Sean Tape, good morning. John Guillory, good morning. Brother Torian Rain, good morning. Missions Vision, good morning. Joe Jude McCout, good morning. Torian said, and the irony is you had that clown TKW saying we all dumbasses if we don't support him. He gonna learn. And for those who haven't said anything in the live chat or the comments, good morning. Let's get into it. Where the hell is it? I always lose it. There we go.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
Now, I saw the clip on X, but I said I want full context. So we went over to Rumble, 4chan with video. Let's hear what old Trumpy Trump said. Go ahead, Trumpy Trump. But before we let Trumpy Trump talk, I said his name. God damn it. I said his name. Sucks that I said his name. Yes, he gets applied to along with old Biden. Where the hell is it? I really got to start. Ooh. Uh-oh. I can't find it. And I'm messing the show up. The broadcast is done. Okay, the broadcast is officially in the shitter. I can't find it. I don't see it. Oh my God.
It's a round. It's a rap for you round. And a rap for your round. I'll let a round rap around every rap around till it's rap around. This rap around. I'll rap around a round rap. I'll let a round rap around round. How you gonna get around that?
Yeah, it's a wrap for my round. I found it though.
Is a living, breathing insult to my existence.
Let's hear what old Trumpy Trump said. Fair use. But just in case Rumble want to be on that bullshit.
From the very first day that we take back the White House from crooked Joe Biden, I believe we're going to have the 4 greatest years in the history of our country. We can turn it around again. Before I even arrive at the Oval Office, shortly after we win the presidency, and it's we all together. It's a we. It's not me.
There he go. He even out of office and he's speaking French. Ain't that something?
Who is we? Who is we?
I will have the horrible war between Russia and Ukraine settled. I will get it settled quickly. horrible war. Would have never happened if I was president. And by the way, October 7th, Israel would have never happened. Iran was broke. They had no money for terrorists, for Hamas, for Hezbollah. We will restore peace through strength like we're supposed to. We're supposed to be strong and powerful, and you don't have to use it just because you have it. I rebuilt the entire military. You don't have to use it because we have it. Kill people all over the place. Horrible, horrible. Spend billions and billions of dollars doing things for other countries that hate you. They don't even want you there.
Shut up. Anyway, before we continue, more people walked in. I didn't even see this. Shante, thank you for the $5 super sticker. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. Thank you for paying my fines. Torian said, when was this rally done? It was done on Wednesday. Mr. Fats Arafats. Hello, you seem new, but welcome. Zava Xavier. Good morning. Miss Nisi, good morning. All right, let's get back to Trumpy Trump. Go ahead, Trumpy Trump.
We're going to rebuild our cities and become a beacon of hope, safety, beauty, better than ever before. We're going to rebuild our cities. We're going to work with Democrat mayors who are running in every instance, running them. Democrat mayors and many Democrat governors, and we're going to rebuild our cities. We're going to bring them back like they used to be. We're going to make them safe places again. We're going to give our police so they're not prosecuted for doing their job. And we're going to give our police their power back, and we're going to give them immunity from prosecution. Bring them back like the mayors who are running in every instance, running them. Democrat mayors and many Democrat governors, and we're going to rebuild our cities. We're going to bring them back like they used to be. We're going to make them safe places again. We're going to give our police their power back, and we're going to give them immunity from prosecution. So they're not prosecuted for doing their job. We'll take over the horribly run capital of our country.
This is way over the edge. Like we it's not even over the edge. We died already.
This is beyond the event horizon. Like we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah, we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah.
They're what we thought they were. And that's why we took the damn field. Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were.
Hey, Black MAGA idiots. He's talking about you. I don't give a damn if he's talking about closing that border. What's the point of closing the border if you're going to sick the police on the people that are inside your border? Now, before somebody try to tell me that's not off code, let me explain something to you. I told you this 4 months ago that he was going to indemnify them cops. Everybody looked at it and said, he's just talking shit. And here you go. And trust and believe in 2 months when he goes on that stage at the RNC, he's going to say this again. But now it's going to be broadcast worldwide. That man is telling you he's going to turn this into a police state. Project 2025. But far be it from me. I'm just a lowly little YouTuber. I'm sorry. I'm black and I'm not doing content of watching my people get shot down in the street and saying how wrong they were. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not kissing the cops' asses. I'm sorry. I don't do that. Fine. He was an okay president up until 2020. He don't give a fuck no more. And I told y'all he don't give a fuck no more. If he get back in, he not gonna give a fuck. He's telling you right here to your face, he don't give a fuck. He gonna do whatever he want. You black MAGA idiots are still out there talking for this man, and you still out here supporting this man. When he had them cops run up in your house because you might have said one bad word about him, I don't want to hear shit. I will laugh at you. And they will take down the video for cyberbullying, and I will put it back up with even more laughter in it.
States.
In the name of national security.
Y'all don't get it, but all right. Marlo J, good morning. JB Easy, good morning. Sean Tate dropped a $2. Said, get ready for martial law. Seriously. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. But thank you again for the $2. That's a blessing. Val Williams, good morning. Mustang Crazy, good morning. This your man's. Is this your daddy, uncle, grandpa? Huh? Your man out here telling you he gon' man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tell us all. Milwaukee, July 15th. Shout out to you. That's a lot of money that's gonna come into your city, but it's unfortunate that you're gonna have this walking through your city, eating custard and shit.
Oh, cowards! All of them!
Country, Washington, D.C., and clean up, renovate, and rebuild our capital city so that it's no longer a nightmare of murder and crime, but rather
Say that again.
give them immunity from prosecution. So they're not prosecuted for doing their job. We'll take over the horribly run capital of our country, Washington, D.C., and clean up, renovate, and rebuild our capital city so that it's no longer a nightmare of murder and crime, but rather it will.
Nightmare of murder and crime. Nightmare of murder and crime. Nightmare of murder and crime. Do you hear this man? And I gave him shit last year when he said Atlanta is crime ridden. If it's so crime ridden, why in the fuck are people still moving down here? Huh? Is he insane? Hey, Trump, you piece of shit. Who is on your team? Again, I'm going to tell you, you need to fire them. Explain this then. Huh? If they're between 20% of the safest cities and 80% of the most violent cities. Why, how dangerous is DC? If it's so dangerous, why are people still moving to DC? DC is a mid-level city, sir. I get you per capita idiots are just retarded. Homicide is down. Violent crime is down in the city. Yes, there's rises in what was it? I think they said armed robbery and carjackings. Okay, that always happens. Violent murders are down across the country. What the fuck? I hate this man. I really do. I really hate this man. It's like this motherfucker just, he's like throwing away the opportunity to win because he wants to keep himself ingratiated with white folk. I hate this man. Remember, family, they said that when Georgia got rid of their requirement to have a license for a gun, that was going to be the Wild West. Shit barely changed. And motherfuckers still moved down here. What do you mean? Cosmo Fury, he trying to be worse than Dick Jones. You know who he trying to be like? He trying to be like Wemnium, the dude that ran it. He's trying to be that dude in RoboCop 2. That nigga went from a baby face to a heel that quick in one movie. He trying to be him now. He trying to be Rip Torn's character. Get the fuck out of here. I hate this man. Tori, now you know why. Them niggas got one restaurant down there and the burger is roadkill. Listen here, you slicker, you listen here. You not gonna take my welfare. You not gonna do that. Okay, you go back up north with them commies and them liberals. Don't you come down here. But I'm white, sir. You're a negra. You're not from here. You're a negra. All right. I was just trying to work at the plan over there for Fort. You're a negra, and I don't want to see you. You Marxist negra. All right. Catsy, thank you for becoming a member for 5 months. Thank you. That's a blessing. Remember, it's 99 cents. Helps me reinvest back in the platform, buy toys and clothes. I'm not being a white supremacist. It buys toys and clothes for the baby. And whenever you become a member or you let us know how long you've been a member or a super chat or a super sticker, not only will I tell you it's a blessing, but you get this here. All right. Shantae dropped another 2. So you haven't been to Atlanta since July 1990, to be honest. Nothing wrong with that. The city looks different. But thank you again for the $2 super chat. All right. It's so dangerous in DC. Motherfuckers over there trying to get into Congress. It's so dangerous. All right. It's so dangerous. The mambo sauce still flows and the chicken wings are right. But it's so dangerous. MML, good morning. You said they hate the fact that it's a black city. No matter how they try to sabotage us, we survive everywhere. No matter, is it really a black city still? I ain't sure. Miss Lisa, good morning. You said I've been saying the same things about Donald Trump. Yes, ma'am, and I agree with you. Yeah, but back to your comment, MML. Is it really a black city? Because we start calling it Swirl City. It don't resemble Chocolate City anymore. But all right. I'll let Torian's the expert on that because that's his area. So I'll let him dictate that. Yeah. But did you think that was the only thing Donald Trump said in the course of this week? Hell no. That man never saw a camera. He didn't want to say no bullshit to. So yeah, we're gonna have to go to X and we're gonna have to go to some white supremacists. White supremacists are going to explain to us why they like what Donald Trump is saying. They finna tell us.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
Yes, he said also in another rally that he's going to be on a mission to combat anti-white racism. Somebody was listening to Tucker that night. and he got the battery in his back. You know, it's a 9 volt. It's a 9 volt, only works with certain things, but he got the battery in his back. So let's see. Look, well, look who leads it off. Look at that. The white supremacist trio. Look at that. Ain't that a bitch? Look at this. Ain't that something? Look at this. So we got the nigga from Arrow over here. We got his little brother. We got this Tom Selleck looking ass white supremacist right here, Nick Fuentes. And I don't even know. This nigga look like Noah Wild from ER. I don't even know what's going on here. And hold up, nigga. Y'all could be outside getting females, but you out here talking to each other. And these two niggas look like they just got off of work and just lost the blazer. Sneeko looked like he was about to buy a motorcycle and then figured, damn, I still haven't learned how to ride the motorcycle. I'm just gonna buy the damn jacket and look cool. MAGA, one more again. This is the representation of white folk in America. And yes, I'm including Sneeko in this. This is y'all's representation. I can't wait for y'all to see the 6 o'clock, no, technically 5:45 video that I got coming. Can't wait for y'all to see that. Do you see this? This is who's talking for y'all. This is the quote unquote young generation of MAGA. Proud to be an American. All right, let's see what Sneeko. Let's see what Wild Dog, Magnum, WS, and Dr. John Caucasian said. Let's see what they said. Fair use. The man can't even talk. This is gonna be good.
Yeah, did you see that on time?
Yeah. What did Trump say? Trump said that basically there's an anti-white agenda that needs to be stopped. When he's talking about other forms of racism, I think it's the first time he ever said the term anti-white.
Yeah.
What year was that?
This was today.
He said that today?
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring that up. I didn't. But he tweeted, he truthed yesterday saying stop the protests.
Yeah, that was.
If you look at the Biden administration, they're sort of against anybody depending on certain views. Trump tells Time in an interview when asked about his supporters who believe anti-white racism now represents a greater problem than anti-black racism. They're against Catholics. They're against a lot of different people. I think there is a definite anti-white feeling in this country that can't be allowed either. But who is he saying that it comes from? The left. Mm-hmm. The left in general? So
the left. It's always the left. Nothing. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Well, three the bundle of sticks way. That's what we're gonna call y'all. Three the bundle of sticks way. Y'all get this too.
Oh, cowards! All of them!
I saw that stream and it was a beautiful stream. I was gonna troll your ass, but I had to go to work. Catsy, you gonna fuck around and make me do a members only stream about black people and Catholicism. I don't want to do it. Yes, I do. I might make it open. I might leave it open just to piss black Catholics off. They don't want you. We'll just say that. They don't want you. They never did. But let's continue. Look at his face. He closed his eyes and just imagining all that COCK pause that he's about to get after this stream is over. Go ahead.
Is he associate? Do you think that he associates that with the Palestine protest?
No. I think he's just talking generally about anti-white sentiment on the left. You know, I mean, Tucker and Trump.
Anti-white sentiment on the left. So there's no anti-white sentiment on the right. Okay. Hold up. Y'all telling me Nick Fuentes is supposed to be this king? I've seen black conservatives tell me that Tom Selleck, aka Magnum WS, y'all really about to tell me this is the dude that y'all want back on social media on X? This is the guy y'all crying to Elon to reinstate. because he be getting at them Jews. I'm not impressed, but maybe he'll impress me further. Go ahead. He might impress me.
Trump are calling that out more and more lately. I remember like back in 16 and 20, you remember the 5%ers?
This inflection impresses y'all. All right. I'm just trying to understand what is impressing y'all about this man.
I really shouldn't shout them out, but because they're like
the biggest platform they've ever mentioned.
Yeah, no joke. There was like this group that used to say, you know, the alt-right represents 5% of Trump's base, and we will not vote for him if he doesn't talk about white people. He'll talk about black voters, Hispanic, unemployment, whatever. And so they were like conscientious objectors. They wouldn't support Trump. And well, suffice to say, he would never address white people. That was like the meme in 2020. He'd say, you know, it's the lowest black unemployment, lowest Asian unemployment, lowest Hispanic unemployment. Nothing about white people.
Let's help you. This is the hold up. Once again, I'm gonna ask the question. This is the dude that y'all are saying that is so smart. He needs to be back on X. So not only could he get at them Jews, but he's such a fountain of knowledge. Hey, Magnum WS, let me help you. He didn't need to talk to white people because he knew y'all were sycophants. Or did you forget about that one line he said that he said y'all are stupid? Y'all gonna vote for me anyway. Why would he need to talk to you? Maybe I missed it. That man literally said white voters are stupid. And you were going to vote for him anyway. And yes, there was a drop in white voters in 2020, but y'all still went out there and voted for him. But again, this is the dude that y'all telling us need to go back on X. What this be? Wait a minute. Miss Niecy, come here. Why you ain't telling me you under the weather? Where you at? You're not doing well. You bet you listen. You might have to come up here when I open that line. Now, Catsy, you calm down. You calm down. Catsy, you know when y'all do something like that, y'all know what I'm about to do. Don't do that. Catsy over here thinking about the Robin one. You see her? Catsy, you calm down. All right, let's get back to three the bundle of sticks way. Go ahead.
That was based on the 2020 election, though, because his vote went up with minorities. He lost 5% of white men.
Oh, is that what?
Which was kind of crucial for some of the swing states.
Right.
So why do you think he's bringing it up now? Like, how much do you think of it is politics, and how much does he actually care?
I think it's politics.
Okay. Do you think everything he's saying is completely political, like him meeting with Ron DeSantis, and is it all just trying to? I mean, at this point, it's probably so important that they have to.
Hold up.
Is it all just?
Don't tell me Fresh Fit gave this nigga $50. Okay. Did not know this. All right. Y'all got $50. Go ahead. I bet you'll ask for a refund after November 5th, but go ahead.
Trying to, I mean, at this point, it's probably so important that they have to, they have to win the election by any means. But why speak about white people right now?
The anti-white thing is just kind of normalized now. Like Tucker had a guy on couple of weeks ago. He's called Jeremy Carroll. He's from the
Jeremy Carl. Let's hear
He
this.
has a book on, like, you know, America's Last Taboo type thing, saying that anti-white racism is this big problem, can't be discussed. For all the Matt Walsh, Charlie Kirk, that's just a normal talking point now. You couldn't mention that like 7-8 years ago. So I don't know how much Trump has his finger on the pulse of like what's happening in broader conservative movement, but that has kind of penetrated the mainstream at this point.
Well, there's that. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what Dr. John was talking about. I can't even hear him. Oh my God. All right. So you got that. So we're gonna go to this. I was actually trying to look up Myron's dance. Everybody was roasting this motherfucker, but all right. There goes News Toter. Michael Knowles. Let's see what Michael Knowles said. 7 fucking minutes. Oh Lord. All right. All right. Look. He got his chest out like a whole. What that bird that got the colorful chest? Oh, nah, is it a peacock? No, the peacock got the tails. I forgot the name of that bird. But look. Go ahead. Damn, he looked like a troglodyte though.
They're against Catholics. Trump just had a big cover story in Time Magazine. Time Magazine terrified. There he is. It says, if he wins, and what will he do? The quote that's going viral from this lengthy interview worth reading is, if you look at the Biden administration, they're sort of against anybody, depending on certain views. They're against Catholics. They're against a lot of different people. I think there's a definite anti-white feeling in this country, and that can't be allowed either. I don't think. Now, by the way, he didn't just volunteer this.
You're right. That's the only thing he said in that article I really agree with. He doesn't think. I can't believe these are the hills he wants to die on. All right. We're cool with it. Listen, what we tell you, we stand with Black America and we vote on the couch. So it's okay.
He was asked about this. Do you think there's anti-white racism? And most Republicans would back away from the question and say, I don't know. I mean, there's anti-everybody stuff. Trump starts to do that, but then he hits the answer. He says, there is an anti-white feeling in this country, and that can't be allowed either. I don't think it would be a very tough thing to address, frankly, but I think the laws are very unfair right now, and education is being very unfair, and it's being stifled. But I don't think it's going to be a big problem at all. But if you look right now, there is absolutely a bias against white people, and that's a problem.
Bias against white people. Lord. Well, let's play that game, Michael. Who created that bias against white people? I'll let the crowd tell you. We're going to put on this. How are y'all doing today? This is some bullshit you're hearing right now, because these white folks, I said, these whites are forever victims, yes. They don't get out of their own way because they are forever victims, yes, I said. See, we have a smart crowd over here. Thank you very much. Wallow J, yes. Whites. PC themselves. Jay Beffa said them folks, he wants to live on the edge, but that is okay. White people. White people, whenever they have an existential crisis and can't agree on exactly who is white, yes, oh well, white, yes, yes. Michael knows you could take some cues from black people. Black people smarter than you, sir. They know one thing. Your face look weird. It looked like a peanut with two wings and a bad hairstyle. Why does your head look like a bullet, sir? But it's okay.
Does anyone disagree with that?
Yes.
Does anyone really disagree, even on the radical left? I know there are some leftists who listen to this show. Very appreciative of you for doing so. Be honest with yourself. You might say, well, there should be a discrimination against white people because white people have benefited from 7 billion years of all the oppression that they've been.
No, that's not why we want. Oh, God. See? Here we go. That's not why we want white people to feel what's going on. We want white people to feel what's going on because they are apathetic to what's going on in the world. They create destruction and move on to the next place and create more destruction. Y'all create your own laws and then get pissed off when your laws are turned on you. Y'all were so supportive of everything that was happening to everybody else, including white people that you don't like. Now they're turning it on you because, again, what if I told y'all? Once they finish fucking with us, they're going to turn on you. Michael knows. Let me help you. Maybe because, again, you conservatives over there, y'all don't think, y'all don't research, you don't read. Y'all do realize white people turned on y'all in 2020, correct? They didn't turn on us because when they tried that bullshit, we didn't fall for it. Most of us. When they put out these wars, we didn't fall for it. All y'all want to talk about is the summer of love. Okay, that was us letting out aggression. Notice after that died down, what did you not see? You didn't see us wholly get pissed off at things like we used to. Yes, we gave it its correct amount of rage and we said, okay, this is just par for the course. We're not going to waste our energies just going tired, fighting all these things that are going to eventually happen every week. We picked and choose when we were going to go full Megazord. Well, Ultrazord. And like Cosmo Fury said, delineation started. The Nouveau Blacks got pushed to the front because y'all want to be in the front. Okay, Nouveau Blacks, go to the front. You go fight. Depending on how you move, we'll support you. If you move funny, we're not going to support you. And look what happened. The Nouveau Blacks go outside and they look dumb. And we just sitting there like, ooh, minstrel show. They're going to break you. Don't worry. Why is my kid coughing like that? All right. You stop it. SG Johnson, you stop it. Mir Odom cannot dress. You stop it. Anyway. That government that you love so much, even though Biden's in office, they turned on you. And it started with Trump. I saw that, Zava Xavier. That's them. And you guys are such cowards, you wouldn't go fight the government, even though you were talking about we gotta stand up. No, you guys are cowards. You waiting for the militia boys over in Wyoming to come outside, and then you're gonna be like, yeah, see, we got our own army. Yeah. The militia boys, they gonna beat your ass first before they go to DC. Because they're looking at y'all and it's gonna say the same thing that I'm saying.
Oh, cowards! All of them!
And then you're gonna cry about white people. Oh no, you know what they're gonna say, family? There really is white supremacists.
Inflicted on they're the worst people. Okay, fine. I don't agree with that point, but at the very least, then we all agree there is de facto racism against white people. It's the only group that you're allowed and encouraged to insult regularly. And there's de jure racism against white people.
Bullshit.
Meaning there is discrimination in college admissions. If you're a white guy, it's harder to get into college.
Oh my God. Are you insane, sir? Did he just say that? If you're a white guy, it's hard to get in college. Did this fool just say this? Oh my God. how did they just put shit out there like that? Sir, white men are still going to college. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, they came out with reports 2-3 years ago talking about white men are not going to college. I get that. The number went back up, fool. Oh, here's something that I know you're not going to report on. You're never going to say because you're too much of a coward to say it. You pussies never told them, listen, it's okay not to go to college because, you know, your movement's full of college dropouts. Why didn't you tell them to go to trade schools? They were out there. They were still functioning. Them cocksuckers could have went to DeVry. They could have went to ICDC before it was defunct. They could have went to welding school. They could have went to auto tech. No, you assholes wanted them. You assholes wanted them to go to college so you could flaunt the degree. So you could try to flaunt how smart you are. For as much as y'all hated Harvard, you still wanted to go to Harvard. For as much as you hated Yale, you wanted to go to Yale. You wanted to be able to wear that sweatshirt. I'm the best part of Yale. I'm the best part of Harvard. Those new Harvard and new Yale people, they're the leftists. My son and daughter went to Harvard and Yale, and they buckled down and they did their studies, and now they're great. And they've got jobs. And I'm so proud. Y'all encourage dysfunction. Now you want to sit up here now, your dysfunction because you didn't lead, LEAD. You didn't lead, and you didn't have somebody that could show you how to lead in Donald Trump. Now your idiot fan base don't know what to do. Y'all running around like NPCs. No direction. And not near one of y'all are too much of a, I don't even know the word, but y'all will not take the reins because you don't want the pressure. It's interesting. 4-year void of Trump, and now one of y'all stepped up to the challenge and said, I'm going to lead this movement.
For white guy, it's harder to get a job. If you're up against a black, lesbian, pygmy, Muslim who's applying for the same job as you, she's going to have
DEI showed up in the chat. Cool.
a better chance of getting that job because of the DEI departments in the companies.
There you go.
So it's just it's a fact. It's according to the law. It's according to the cultural norms and practices. There is discrimination against white people.
These type of white folk, the only white folk that are going to argue that they're the majority and they're still being oppressed. That is hilarious. You're the majority everywhere and you're still oppressed. But you laugh at the minorities who say they can't get opportunities. And I'm not using minority to diminish us. I'm not doing that. I'm just explaining how they think. The minorities are complaining how they're oppressed, but we're in the country where you get the best opportunity to live the American dream, whatever the fuck that is, because that's dead right now. But the majority telling you this is the same group telling you that we're the majority, we run everything outside of them Jews, and we're oppressed. We can put anybody we want in these jurisdictions and separate ourselves from cities like Baton Rouge and put up referendums like in Buckhead and keep our own money, but we're oppressed. I can't wait for Baton Rouge to do what they're about to do and St. George pop up, and then they have a revenue loss the first year. I can't wait for it. I can't wait for it. And they're going to be begging to go back to Baton Rouge. All right.
A pronounced kind, from one of the few forms of racial animus that you are encouraged actually to express in public. And that is a problem. It's unjust. Shouldn't happen anymore. Trump has the guts to say it. Whoopi Goldberg on The View has a meltdown.
There's also, this is my favorite. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you before I say it that it enraged me. There's a definite anti-white feeling in the country right now. Oh, please. Yeah, that's what he said. You know, sir. Sir. Yeah, sir. Nobody in your family was hung. Nobody in your family was chased because of the color of their skin. How dare you? There's no anti-white issue here. You are perpetrating anti-humanist issues here.
Now you know you done fucked up when you got Whoopi Goldberg actually making some sense. I know Whoopi good every season. I know she good for one. I know. So she a little early. Spring just started. She a little early. Well, spring is coming in. Sean Tate, they already tried that with Buckhead, and Buckhead said no. Atlanta said no. The government said no. Now, will they take it back up again? We'll see. I haven't heard anything. Yeah, up until the end. She made some sense. Because as soon as I heard anti-humanism, I'm like, she just had to get away from the edge. She just had to get away from the edge. Yeah, no problem. Nah, they did that. They did that last year. They voted on that and they said no. Motherfuckers was pissed. But again, they could bring it back up again and use the Baton Rouge St. George example. Rush Limbaugh for advice? Shit. They might as well go dig up Imus. Reparation Nation, good morning. You said I'm late. What happened in Baton Rouge that they want to do in Buckhead? No, what happened was white people in Baton Rouge said that enough is enough and it's time for a change. They would sound like Owen Hart in 98. I'm just kidding. They said that they want to have their own city away from the black folks in Baton Rouge. So they got approval from the Louisiana Congress, and they're going to become their own incorporated city called St. George. And they're going to take their money and resources from them because they said the black people in Baton Rouge bring all the crime and bring down their property values and all that other dumb bullshit. And I said, fine, do your thing. I guarantee you in a year, when we look at your financials, you guys are going to have a loss. And but I'm going to say this. I'm just going to go out on a limb here. The black people numbers are going to go up and their revenue is going to go up. And they're going to want to go back. And I hope Black Baton Rouge tells them to fuck yourself. Stay over there. Figure it out. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Get it out the mud. And be careful for alligators because they like to hide in the mud.
Okay. I never know when I don't mean this to be mean. When Whoopi Goldberg speaks, I don't really know what she is trying to say, and I don't think she really knows what she's trying to say. She's certainly not referring to humanism, like the intellectual movement that comes out of the Renaissance and then is developed through the Enlightenment and into modernity. She's not talking about that. She's not referring to secularism or atheism, which is sometimes what humanism is a byword for. And I guess she means Donald Trump hates all people. You know, he's the devil. He's the devil himself. That's what they all mean. But what does she mean that there isn't anti-white feeling?
There's none. Y'all are making that up in your heads. You're making that up in your head. Oh, Lord. So the minority is making you the majority dictate how you move. We're going to say this again, since we got to tell you, because y'all don't listen. There's no anti-white feeling in this country. There's not. There's anti-asshole feeling in this country. We don't like assholes. We don't like people that want to do us harm. And the reason why y'all think there's anti-white in here is because the people in your race, social construct, y'all won't call the bullshit out. And when they do call the bullshit out, you call them liberals. There's anti-white wing, right wing feeling in this country. We understand that every white person is not an asshole. We get it. But we're at the point right now, you're going to have to show us paperwork. And even then, we're still going to look at you crazy because we know you could just turn like that. Yes.
Dad, can you put me some popcorn?
It is 10 o'clock in the morning. You're not getting popcorn. You can get popcorn later. Oh, yeah. We're against white supremacy. If you don't participate in white supremacy, even though you're part of the adjective, cool. Still got to show paperwork. White supremacy. White supremacy, white supremacy, dub S, clear Dashian behavior, PC behavior, whatever you want to call it. That's what we're against. But, let y'all tell it. Continue, sir.
There are courses in universities about abolishing whiteness. There are in major companies, there will be diversity, equity.
And in them courses, what do they talk about? White supremacy. Because y'all made that your identity. Maybe y'all never told your people this. White people. The reason why y'all have that, again, is because y'all married yourself to white supremacy. Because if y'all didn't think white supremacy existed, you wouldn't have got pissed off after the mass shooting in Texas where the dude said that he identifies as a white supremacist. You wouldn't have got pissed. But y'all all got pissed and went outside and did commentaries saying that they're making shit up. He's darks. He's brown skinned. How could he be a white supremacist?
Inclusion trainings in which people are told to become conscious of their whiteness, which imbues them with unconscious biases, which makes them unjust and racist by virtue of their whiteness, which needs to be abolished. Okay, that is an anti-white feeling. Even what Whoopi says, there was slavery and there were lynchings, and you white people should.
That's not even what she said. You could easily just pull a clip back up. That's not what she said. How did you just play the clip and you just misrepresenting everything she just said? That's not what she said. She said you were not, paraphrasing, she said you were not attacked for the color of your skin, you were not chased, and you were not hung. Lynching does not only mean being hung. Maybe you need to go look up the word lynching and see what the definition is. You're just gonna misquote her, and then your idiot crowd is sitting there allowing you to do this and not checking you.
Should feel terrible about it. Okay, well, even if all of that's true, you are implicitly making the same point, which is white people should feel bad about the color of their skin, and it's bad to be white.
No, they should feel bad for their actions and their complicity in being silent. Because remember, y'all are the same ones always want to tell us, you need to take accountability for your actions. You need to hold others accountable. You need to hold your race accountable. Okay, cool. Fine. We'll listen to you this one time. Why aren't you taking accountability, and why aren't you teaching accountability to your people? You got motherfuckers. You got people in your crowd doing some of the most heinous crimes. And instead of saying, you know what, throw the book at them, you want to give them passes. You want to give them probation. You want to give them clean slates and the opportunity to get it expunged off their record. Hey, Michael Knowles, you got this big platform, right? Why aren't you talking about this epidemic of white teachers again going after these students, preying on them? But I bet you if you could find a black one, you put it up there. Men and women in your crowd doing this. I don't see y'all advocate, but y'all love children, right? Y'all looking out for the youth, right? When it comes to them bathrooms and them trannies, y'all outside, y'all talking, but you got normal teachers preying on teenagers, and they literally just had one get arrested for kissing on a 5th grader. I don't hear none of these stories. Maybe I should help you. Maybe I should start doing that. Maybe I should start reporting on these teachers. You know what? That's going to be the show on Monday afternoon, family. That's going to be the show. We're going to look at these epidemic of teachers preying on the youth. Since these white folks don't want to do it, I'll do it for you. You can follow my lead. Like in recorded history, y'all always follow behind the black man. Well, Eugene Braxton, hello, you seem new, but welcome. I did that. If you become a member, you can watch that stream. Right? No, I think that one's open. That might be open. You got to check my archives. That one might be open. But you can go look at that. We did a whole show on that. I pissed Miss Nisi off. She don't want to, she's still mad at me. I'd rather see him go down that slide first, and then they go in under the water, and then they'll come. Never mind. They get mad at me. Continue, Michael.
Because, someone's great grandfather, participated in slavery or something. It's especially rich coming.
Ooh, you tell us to get over history. Ooh, stop bringing up history if you're telling us to get over it. Ooh.
From Whoopi Goldberg, who pretends to be a different race. Whoopi Goldberg is a black lady named Karen Johnson, I think her name is.
Okay. And she converted to Judaism. What's the problem? She negotiated in court to keep her name. What's the problem? Hey, look, they about to go after a Jew, family. I want to hear this. Michael Knowles on Daily Wire Plus is about to go after them Jews. I want to hear this. Go ahead.
Forget her real last name. It ain't Goldberg, though. She made that up. And apparently, so the story goes, so this has been widely reported on, Whoopi's mother came to the conclusion that Whoopi would never make it in show business unless she pretended to be a Jew. because I don't know, I guess her perception was that Jews were very prominent in show business. And so she changed her name to Goldberg. And so she's pretending to be a Jew, a kind of a white person, a type of white person against whom she is inveighing. And it's especially ironic, but seems.
Jewish people, what y'all got on that one? I know y'all compiling. I know y'all got y'all dossiers ready. Y'all gonna get them. I know. I get it. That's why Trump sold out to Israel. I get it. Now that I think about it, family, I think Trump about to hang out all these conservatives. I really think at the convention he's gonna hang them all out to dry. I think so. Hold me to that. I think he's gonna hang them all out to dry in 2.5 months. He's gonna get on that debate stage and he gonna be putting them Jews over, and he gonna leave these in the dust. He gonna think them Jews are the right or the real white people. Let me tell you something. If he does that, boy, you're gonna get the Summer of Love 2.0. And then I'm gonna be like this here when they outside yelling with their pitchforks.
Who cares?
To me, pretty clear that there's nothing to this. If the best she can muster is, well, someone in, maybe in my family line was hanged. Someone, and there was slavery, that, okay, you're proving the point. the constant reminder of the sins of people hundreds of years ago to make white people today feel guilty and pay actual cash money in the form of reparations and pay in terms of giving up their spots at universities.
Where the fuck did she rent your reparations? How did reparations get into this? Michael, the government paid the Japanese. Do you hear them outside bitching? No. Native Americans got bills on the books and they get money every year. Do you hear them constantly bitching? No. Every time Israel gets their check every year, do they come outside and say, we need more? No. Don't let this war fool you. They got more than enough money to take out Hamas. They don't want to do it. Trust and believe. If somebody owed you money and they spent decades not paying you, you're still going to say something about it. They're pissed off that family, understand, they're pissed off that people are asking for money that's owed to them. But we know damn well if they want a judgment in court and that company or that person did not pay them, they'd be outside every day saying, you still got to pay me. These conservatives, if they won against somebody in court, they would be overjoyed. They would be making sure to tell you every day, this person owes me. This person owes me. This person owes me. They still haven't paid. We're going to have to force them to pay us. But you getting pissed off at people that are asking for their money because their families were messed up. You got to love it. Enough of this. This is why the Daily Wire are finna fail.
And pay in terms of giving up their jobs.
Nobody
that is the proof that.
What do you mean give up their jobs? What do you? This guy is dumb. They're dumb. Now it's jobs again. They're back in 2016. Next he's going to say give up their houses.
There is an anti-white feeling. So really what she's saying is, yeah, there is anti-white racism, and that's good. And that's really what all of the left is saying. And I think the rest of us who are not radical leftists, who are just normal people.
Used to be.
Of all races, on the right, in the middle, on the center left. We all find that really distasteful and abhorrent, actually.
You hear what he said? Who picked up on what he said? I'll play it again.
And that's good. And that's really what all of the left is saying. And I think the rest of us who are not radical leftists, who are just normal people, of all races, on the right, in the middle, on the center left, we all find.
You hear that? What have I always told y'all? They'll switch their allegiances based on the issue. When it comes to us, oh, now you want to put this, now you want to go work with the left. Trump talking about he want to go work with Democrat mayors after lambasting them for the last 3 years. Technically the last 8 years. Now he want to work with them. And y'all falling for this. Okay. Okay.
And that really distasteful and abhorrent, actually. But Whoopi wants to run on that. Yeah, anti-white racism is great. Great, please. I hope you talk about it every day on your show. I hope you talk about it every day and you do a big special before Election Day. I want a week-long special about how we got to go get Whitey because of the evils of slavery.
Whitey. This motherfucker found black exploitation on Brown Sugar. He found a Brown Sugar channel.
Which is still practiced virtually everywhere in the world other than in the West, and which is distinguished in Western civilization mostly by the fact that the West almost uniquely abolished it, uniquely in its fervor for abolishing it.
You sure about that? Because there's states that have slavery still on the books. Okay.
Yeah, great. Talk about that all the time. I am all for it. Then people can go cast their ballots for Trump. They'll be more likely to do that. Trump just had it.
You sure about that? Once again, they don't know what's going on out here. Do you understand that there's more people now, May 3rd, who said they're not going to go vote? But we're not supposed to look at polls. All right, whatever. There's the whoopee clips. This is them. We got it. Shit. Shit. Torian, you out of line. You know that. I fuck with it though. All right, well, there's the link. I know y'all got some. JB Easy, now you out of line. You out of line. Hey, I wonder, are y'all mad at that white man who killed old boy for molesting his son at the airport? Y'all mad about that? Damn, I got more super chats. I didn't even see these. Hang on. Sean Tape said DC is a swirled city. All right, thank you for the $2. That's a blessing. Bob Williams, thank you for the $2. That's a blessing. Darwood Yakov Zion, thank you for the $5 super chat. You said shalom. Sean Tape again with the $2. Sean Tape said, yes, I'm going to be that guy today. He said, miss me with Catholicism. I did 2 years at DeMatha. All right. That's a blessing. And Val Williams, thank you for being a member for 9 months. Again, it's 99 cents. Helps me reinvest back in the platform and buy toys and clothes for the baby. That's a blessing. Shamika Gray, good morning. She Brew Copper, good morning. I didn't say good. You said you got the Holy Ghost. Now, did you use the trap from the Ghostbusters, or he just entered your? Look at this white man. What is this white man talking about? Uh-oh. Here we go. There we go. There you go. Salty Texan. There you go. Look at him. Look at him. Y'all are proving her point. Hey, Simon, I'd shut up if I were you, sir. You're getting sued right now. I'd shut up. What the fuck did PlayStation do now? What did you do? What is this? X Defiant drops on May 21st on PlayStation 5. The fast arena shooter you've been waiting for is almost here. That says a lot. That's it? Okay. Which PlayStation startup is the best? Now, why would you ask that question? It's always PlayStation 2. Why would you ask that question? Oh, these people are retarded. All right. But yeah. Look, oh, y'all got to see this video. This is crazy. Uh-huh. 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 He stole that from Uncle Sam's closet. Yes, PS2 has the best startup ever. And then it was Dreamcast. and then Sega. Look at this. Will y'all look at this? Look at this. And I got Artie Lang out here too. Look at this. Look at what's going on. And this was at Ole Miss, by the way. So shout out to Mississippi. Now that big black woman out there pro-Palestine. Why? Why? Sean Tape again with the $2. He said against the U.S. flag code. You think these people follow codes? Only when they go against us, but that's a blessing. Thank you. All right, let's see what he's hitting on. Pause. And there it is. There it is. There you go. Be like your ancestors. Be like your ancestors. Be like your ancestors. Be like your ancestors. There you go. This nigga has on Uggs. What are we doing out here? This man who was in the front got on some Uggs. I'm sorry, they're for men. He got on some mugs. This is Tom Brady approved. What is going on? These are probably the mugs where if you pay the extra $29.99, they'll give you the worker upgrade. What is going on? Is that a female or a dude? That's Danny Tamerlan from My Adventure with the Adventures of Pete and Pete. What is going on out here? You know who it doesn't look like? It look like Danny Tamerlan and the chick that played the sister. What was her name? I forgot her name. The fat one on Shameless that had the baby out of wedlock. That way he looked like. They did the fusion dance. Will you look at this? Will you look at this? Yes, this is Ole Miss. Will you look at this? This nigga. Family, look. This dude, look at these dudes out here with the chocolates on. What is going on? Oh my God. They out there with the chocolates on. Look at this. Hey, this is supposed to save the country. These are the people that's supposed to save the country.
I actually
do the mathematics.
Yeah.
Math don't lie.
These are the people supposed to save the country. This is the future. Boy, you can't make this up.
I think we need more barricade, guys.
Look at this. Look at these Target specials they got on their feet. Look at this. Dude, why does this hold on? You see this dude over here in the left? Why does his sneakers look like his dog that he be sneaking in there at night just went ham on his shoes? What is going on? He looked like he made this out of paper mache. What is going on? Family, you know damn well if we walked outside or went to school or we came to hang out and we wore these on, it's nonstop roasting. This man looked like his sneakers. He fuck around and say, yo, I'm about to get them Transformers, and that shit just stopped because he bought it off of Temu. For all my Knight Rider fans, this is like Michael and Kid going into super pursuit mode, and then he get hit by EMP and he halfway through the transformation. What is going on? Reparations Nation, listen. He looked like he used the lawnmower on them shoes. He used the edge clipper. What is this, sir? Come on. You can't be out on no protest looking like this. I'm mistaking you for a leftist. Damn, I'm gonna get in trouble for that.
Now, too, we in this because of you. What was you thinking? I wasn't.
That's how I'm gonna sound when I have to go send my appeal to YouTube in an email. I know. You know what, family? I just realized where he got them sneakers from. He stole it from this. He stole it from this fool after he did what he did.
Dude, that was some.
You're done. You're done.
He saw him on the ground convulsing, and he just said, "Fuck it, give me them sneakers." What is this? This nigga got the Nike Jumpman paper maches. He got the compost nines. You know the foam posit? He got the foam compost. What is this? And look like he ain't got no socks on. Man. Why is he holding his pants? Look at this one with the blue shirt and his girlfriend's shorts on that he just lengthened. Why are y'all buying shorts? Family. 1, 2, 3. Why are 4? Why are y'all shorts cut like that? What is going on? Are y'all that poor down there in Mississippi? You had to cut up your jeans and cut up your cargo pants just so you could have some shorts? What is going on? Sean Tape again with the $2. He said when dumpster diving goes horribly wrong, that's a blessing. You made me and you two a little bit of money today. Tori said they all skip leg day. Shit. But you got a nerd to have an iPhone. Get and look. Look. The styrofoam cup boys. Them cups got lukewarm water in it. They think they impressive. Look at this. Look. Look, it's Adam Warlock right here. This is Adam Warlock right here. So we was wondering what happened to him after Guardians of the Galaxy 3. He went to Ole Miss and replicated with a monkey. What is going on? And look at this cop right here. Look, you saw what old boy over there did? Look at this one.
What's that?
Must be nice. So conservatives got mad at protests up north and on the West Coast and at Emory, because Atlanta they consider a liberal city, even though it wasn't Atlanta technically. But this is cool for them, right? All right, say less. Just end it all. Start fresh. Now, Sean Tate, Mississippi do got tourism to fall back on. You can go see where these motherfuckers was sitting here taking out the ancestors, and you can go down to Biloxi and jump on one of them boats and go gamble. And apparently, according to Rhonda Mary, they got the best barbecue in the South. So I'll let y'all legislate that. But that's them. Let's see what them comments look like. Yay, they're singing the anthem. Yay. Was it Ole Miss, the school where they voted that big black girl as homecoming queen and made fun of her? I don't remember, but there you go. I guess nobody gonna come up. Cool. I get out of here, go cook before I go to work. That's what's up. Oh, listen, Hurricane IQ. Listen, Montgomery coming up soon. 3 more months, and we're gonna celebrate good. Leave me alone. Now watch. All them fools, FBI, CIA, NSA, and them, they got the goddamn, they got dossiers on all you motherfuckers. They got all y'all pictures. You gonna go out for them jobs and they gonna pull that up, and then you gonna start complaining. Oh, I know they believe in Satan. They done told y'all that. Anyway, y'all. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, I done my job. If not, I'll try to be better next time. Before we get out of here, we got 2 messages for you. We will see you when we see you. So I don't know when I'm going to see you unless some bullshit happens. But yeah, 2 messages before we go.
No medicine, there be no mayonnaise. No medicine, there be no mayonnaise. No medicine, there be no mayonnaise. No medicine, there be no.
Continue with the moment of truth in just a moment, but first, a word from the official sponsor of Black Empowerment, Power Tools. There's no telling when something's going to come up, so make sure you carry your power tools at all times. You never know when you're going to need to bring the hammer down, or when you'll have some trash that needs to be blown away, or some obstacle that requires cutting down. Don't get caught empty-handed. Keep your hammer close by. Keep that leaf blower at the ready, and always carry your steel. Power tools, because no matter what your day job or side hustle may be, there's no excuse for not being ready to put in some work.
At the end of the day gotta end.
Hey!